Okay, today is going to be 30-minute yin. So all you'll need is a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a pillow or a big blanket. And I also have a blanket here just because of my knees. I feel like I need that padding. So I'm actually timing myself today, so we'll be on time, all right? So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna move the body a little bit and then we'll slow it down, okay? So you're gonna start on your knees. We're gonna bring the arms up above our head. Reach up as you push your hips forward. I'm gonna show you from the other side too. So I'm on my knees, I'm using my toes to kind of brace myself, lifting my arms up, pushing my hips forward, and bringing my arms up. And then I'm gonna go down to the floor, all the way into child's pose. Lift myself back up. We're gonna do this a few times. Up and down. I'm trying to get the hips moving. Working out any tightness or tension that we might have. So we're gonna hold it up, reach the arms above the head, flex the hands up. Take it all the way into child's pose. Pressing your butt towards your heels, reaching the arms out, forehead to the mat. When you're in this position, I want you to bring the awareness of your breath to the back of your body, up underneath your shoulder blades. Make it feel like your shoulder blades are expanding as you're breathing. Walking your hands back up. I'm going to turn back this way. So now we're going to take the right foot out in front of us. Just into a 90 degree, you're on your left knee, and we're going to shift forward. So you're kind of pressing yourself diagonally towards the floor, and then back up, straight. Forward, and back. We're going to start to bring that front leg straight. Bending and pressing, and then lifting back up, flexing the foot. So you could stay here, or you could add your hands if you want. This helps with balance, but also gets the arms moving. Another option is cactus arms. So you can bring your arms out, open in your chest. Now we're going to bring the hands down to the floor, straighten the front knee, bring the head to the knee, flex the toe. Coming back up. We're going to switch sides. So take the left foot forward. It's in that 90 degree angle. You're on your right knee. We're going to move forward and back a couple of times. This is helping to create movement in our knee, in our hips. You can start to add that foot and the arm movement. getting the body moving. Then we straighten the front leg. Actually, let's do a couple more. Forward and back. Ooh, feels good on the hips. You're also stretching the hip flexors here. Just realigning everything in your hips. Straighten the leg, flex the foot, bring the head to the knee. Take a couple of breaths. Whew. All the way back up. And then I'm going to stay on my knees, but I'm going to widen my stance. And I'm just going to take my left arm over, reach it across. Reaching across my head. You want it on the side of your head, opening up the side body here in the hip. Switching to the other side, right arm comes across. Reach it out. Think about expanding the ribs here. Lengthening the hip flexor. You can use the left arm to kind of hold you up. Coming back to the middle. We'll be in tabletop, so just on all fours. Forward and back, pushing the hips forward and back. What I want you to do here is really start to roll your spine as you're moving. Take it all the way almost into an upward dog. All the way down into extended child's pose. Take the front of your body all the way forward. Let your belly down, tops of the feet. Walk your hands up, upward dog. So you can either keep your head forward, because this one kind of hurts my neck and activates my nerve in my neck. So you can keep your head straight, or you can look up, whatever feels better. Roll your shoulders back. Back into tabletop. Walk the knees forward. We're gonna sit Indian style and do a twist. So take the right arm across to the left knee. Left hand comes behind your back. You're gonna look over that shoulder. You can use the right hand kind of as a lever to kind of push you back more as you breathe. Move to the right side. So left arm comes across the left knee, right hand behind the back. Looking your head over your shoulder. keep your back nice and straight when you're doing this. Back to the middle. Whew. We're going to do a sitting cat-cow or a spinal flex. So your hands will be on the front of your knees. You're going to sink your lower back, round your shoulders, bring your head down. And then reverse it by bringing the shoulders back, head and neck up. Your breath kind of follows that movement. So however fast you're going is however fast or slow your breath is going to go. It knows what to do. You might want to just keep it nice and slow since we're doing a yin class. Couple more rounds. Good. So we're going to come back to this Indian style position. Bring your feet out in front of you. The soles of the feet are together. Bring your bolster around. This is cobbler pose. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're just kind of rolling forward over the bolster. Letting your knees fall outward or towards the floor. Yourself back up. Now we're going to lay on our backs, but you want the bolster to be right behind your butt. You can keep your knees up or still have your feet together. And you're just going to lay your back over the bolster. Arms are going to be above your head. Relax your back into the bolster. Feel this expansion in the rib cage, up under the breast or under the chest. When you breathe, feel that expansion in the diaphragm. And that nice stretch in the underneath part of the arms. Let your back just kind of fall into that bolster. Couple of breaths. Roll yourself off one side of the bolster and come back up. bringing the bolster in front of us. Take your left leg in front. So I'll give you two options here. You can do full pigeon. So you're crossing that left leg in front of you and laying down onto the bolster. Or you can do what I call deer pose, which is bringing the other leg kind of out to the side and then going forward over the bolster that way. So whatever feels good for your hips, for your legs. Relaxing into the bolster, resting your head down, finding that even alignment of the hips. And then closing your eyes, bring your awareness to the hips. Breathing and releasing any tension that you have there, any tension in the glutes, any tension around the knee or the ankle. Using that breath as a catalyst to let go. I love to stay in this pose a lot longer than we're going to do today. It's really good for releasing emotions, pent up emotions. We store a lot of pain there too. So if you feel like you're holding on to something, you might want to stay in this one a little bit longer. I'm trying to make this class 30 minutes though, so let's bring ourselves up, switch to the other side. Same thing. Make yourself nice and comfortable. Find the position that works for you. Let your weight fall into the bolster. And just take a few breaths. Lifting yourself up out of that. So you might have that same feeling that I did, that you want to stay in it a little bit longer, and I totally get that. Do what you need to do. Now, just remove that bolster. We're going to lay all the way on our backs. Take your knees together, feet together, and we're just going to roll the hips from side to side, rocking. Any leftover tension that you might have in your lower back, around your hips. Rocking is a very relaxing technique, so even if you're just having a really shit day, you can get on your back and kind of just rock your legs. Take some breaths, really ground yourself. It's awesome to do outside too on a nice day in the shade. Just giving yourselves a few minutes to just be by yourself, not have to worry about what anybody's thinking or trying to tell you to do or what you're trying to tell yourself to do. Just breathing for a few minutes. Reconnecting with your body, your breath. Start to slow your legs down and either keep your knees up, take them out straight, and just begin to let your breath normalize as you give yourselves a few moments to fully relax, fully let all the muscles in your body not have to be working. Allow your breath to ease in and out of your body. Creating this wonderful space and place for you to be. A place of nothingness, a place of non-doing, a place of space. Space. Space that we don't always get to have, but we're creating for ourselves in the form of this self-care. You might even start to feel your nervous system releasing in the form of small movements in your body. You might feel a sense of being sleepy. All of that's fine. Try not to fight what you're feeling. Just go with it. Breathe into the space. Allowing yourself to have these moments. If you start to have thoughts coming into your mind, just remind yourself the only thing that's important right now is coming back to the breath, feeling the inhales and the exhales. Releasing the thoughts, finding the breath. We're going to start to come back to our body, so take a nice deep inhale mouth. One more time. Start feeling your fingers and toes. You can bring your knees into your chest. Stretch out above your head if you want. And then bring yourself all the way back up. So this is a reminder that you can do just a few poses to make yourself feel good. Even if that's just coming to the breath or just doing some type of breath work. I appreciate you guys following these videos. I hope they're helping out in your life. And yeah, remember that self-love shows up in a lot of different ways. Yoga and meditation is just one of them. Movement is another. Give yourself the time, create the space for yourself. Healing will happen. Until next time, be love and namaste.